Hello from struggling with a bag of sausage. I am Takakichi, a Japanese businessman. In this video, I would like to introduce to you the charm of Japanese noodle dishes. Today, the first day, is Neapolitan. It is a Japanese national dish of pasta with ketchup sauce. By the way, it has nothing to do with Naples, Italy. It is just borrowing the name. First, slice the sausage diagonally into thin slices. Ham and bacon are not enough for Neapolitan. The sausage's junky flavor is the best match for the ketchup. Next, cut the vegetables. First, the ingredient that has brought more tears to people's eyes than any immortal movie, onions. Slice them into reasonably thin slices. Seed and slice the green bell pepper as well. And since I forgot to buy mushrooms, which are indispensable for Neapolitan, I substituted shimeji mushrooms, which I happen to have in the refrigerator. Great tact, I would call it a fine play. Now let's fry the ingredients. Heat oil in a frying pan and fry sausages. Nice melody. It's a masterpiece that blows my mind. I'm already tempted to eat it as it is. Add the onions and shimeji mushrooms that were cut earlier. I am a firm believer in frying vegetables until they lose their shape, and not just in Neapolitan. What the hell is this guy talking about? It's ruining the texture of the vegetables. If you are about to thumbs down thinking that, I suggest you cut your veggies thicker. Now that it has been stir-fried to some extent, ketchup, which is the key to flavor, is introduced. The secret ingredient is a small amount of Worcestershire sauce. This seasoning contains a variety of vegetables, fruits, and spices. By adding this, one can create a complex flavor, like a Tokyo route map. Even a Harvard graduate must get lost on his first Tokyo subway ride. When I first went to Tokyo, I almost cried because it was so incomprehensible. Sauté until the ketchup loses its acidity. Finally, add green pepper and lightly heat through to complete the ketchup sauce. Next, boil the pasta. Add 1% salt to plenty of hot water. The pasta I used this time was written to be boiled for 7 minutes. But I dared to go against it and boiled it for 8 minutes. Even now, at 25 years old, I am not dragging my rebellion with me. Neapolitan is a dish that enjoys the combination of well-cooked, chewy pasta and rich ketchup sauce. I made octopus with leftover sausage. The octopus covered in oil is very cute. Check the finish of the pasta. Perfect. Toss the pasta in the ketchup sauce and turn it red. Taste it, and if you feel the taste is not enough like I did, add more ketchup. If, on the other hand, it tastes too strong, well, good luck eating it. Finally, serve on a fancy plate. Sprinkle with cheese powder and parsley. Ketchup red, cheese powder white, parsley green. It looks like the Italian flag, doesn't it? It is a sign of respect for Italy, which lent us the name Napoli even though it is a Japanese dish. I came up with the idea while editing this video. Let's eat! By the way, there is a strange custom in Japan of slurping noodles. When you go to a ramen shop in Japan, everyone is slurping their noodles with a sound like a broken vacuum cleaner. However, no matter how much Neapolitan is a Japanese dish, slurping pasta is against manners by world standards. It is a gentleman's etiquette to eat without making a sound. So this time, I edited the meal scene to mute it. The key to the taste is that it is very tasty. The chewy pasta and rich ketchup sauce mix well together. The sausage's jangly flavor accelerates the appetite. Neapolitan can be made with ingredients that can be found in any household, so I encourage everyone to give it a try. Hello everyone. Today I would like to introduce a slightly different recipe using frozen udon noodles. By the way, this frozen udon is very hard. It is so hard that it could be used as a murder weapon in a locked room murder case. First, cut the vegetables that will be used as ingredients. Next comes the shimeji mushrooms. Fresh shimeji mushrooms are loosened by hand. This is addictive. It provides a pleasant sensation like that of popping bubble wraps. If I could, I would do this for the rest of my life. But I must move on. Let's cut the cabbage into appropriate sizes. A 25-year-old man struggles with saran wrap. He is almost 26 years old. Let's fry up some pork. Oops, this is no good. If you fry frozen meat as it is, it will become dry. This is common knowledge among the general public. However, I doubt this common sense and believe that it can be made delicious without thawing. Yes, if it is my cooking skill. Sauté onion and shimeji mushrooms, then add chili bean paste. This seasoning is quite spicy, so use less if you don't like it. Add cabbage and lightly heat through. Delicious stir-fry is ready. Pour water. The stir-fry is ruined. Season with chicken stock and miso. Push away the ingredients and put in the main udon noodles. Cover and wait until tender. This time, soy milk was added as the soup. That is the quirky part of this dish. Soy milk is a beverage made from soybeans and is said to be very healthy. However, it contains sugar, so if you drink too much, you will gain weight. I gained 2 kilograms. There are sugar-free ones, but I don't recommend them because they taste like frown lines. This time, of course, it is with sugar. The soy milk is lightly simmered to complete the dish. The faintly sweet smell of soy milk whets the appetite. Let's serve it in a bowl. The meat and vegetables are so plentiful that they hide the main dish of udon noodles. Looks very tasty. However, it lacks something spectacular. Therefore, I charged for corn. It got even worse. God didn't give me artistic sense, it seems. But the important thing is the taste. Let's have it. It's good. The collaboration of spicy chili bean paste and slightly sweet soy milk is wonderful. The filling is plentiful and satisfying. The only drawback is that the meat is dry. Who in the world is it? Who fried the pork without defrosting it? Smart folks, please defrost properly before stir-frying. Summers in Japan are very hot. It is also humid and gloomy. When that happens, I inevitably lose my appetite. I can only eat about 3 Big Macs in the summer. Soumen noodles are the savior on such days. A true hero that has saved more Japanese people than any other righteous ally. Let me show you how to make such soumen this time. However, even if you say you are going to make it, what you have to do is simple. All you have to do is boil it in hot water. One thing to keep in mind is to use plenty of hot water. If you are a little stingy with the water, your water bill and the world's will not change. Follow the directions on the bag for boiling time. Boil until tender, stirring occasionally with chopsticks. There is no point in staring at the scene of boiling soumen noodles, so let's move on to the next scene. After boiling, they are cooled in cold tap water. It's like a sauna. I am envious. Squeeze out the water lightly. Arrange on a plate and it is ready to serve. This time, it was artistically done with a sprinkling of ice. Prepare condiments for garnish. They add variety to the flavor of soumen, which tends to be monotonous. In this case, I chose green onion, shiso leaves, and myoga. Other ingredients may be added as desired. Soumen is forgiving. Finally, make the mensuyu. Soumen itself has almost no flavor, so this dish is determined by the quality of the mensuyu. To make it, simply dilute commercially available mensuyu with an equal amount of water. Failure is not an option, so use a measuring cup. Come on, let's eat. Delicious. Refreshing and perfect for the hot summer months. It seems to lower my body temperature from within. Let's try the toppings. Oh, this is a big change to a stimulating adult flavor. It tastes exactly like R18. May be harmful to the healthy development of youth. Hopefully the video will not be removed by YouTube administrators. Thank you for watching this far. At the end of the video, I will make the original instant ramen, chicken ramen. The story of instant ramen, of which there are now so many, all started here. Absolute like Zeus in Greek mythology. But it is very easy to make. Even a 3-month-old baby can make it without difficulty. Open the bag. The chicken ramen is packaged matryoshka style in 2 bags. By the way, do you guys see the mysterious dimple in the middle of the ramen? Unfortunately, it is not the mark of a meteorite impact. This is an egg pocket made just to hold an egg. Now, let's break an egg. When it comes to breaking eggs, there is no one better than me. I blew it. Here I would like to send you a famous Japanese proverb.
工房も筆の誤り.
It means that everyone makes mistakes. Add 400 milliliters of hot water. Cover and wait about 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes, but it's still 3 minutes. Wisely, I chopped the green onions in the meantime. Then I secretly eat the noodles left in the bag. It's a very meaningful 3 minutes. Open the lid. The distinctive smell of chicken ramen fills the room. Let's open all the windows in the room to destroy evidence. Your partner might find out that you were secretly eating chicken ramen alone in the middle of the night, and you might have to face a court case. Well, I don't have a partner, so I don't have to worry about that. Finally, sprinkle with green onions and it's done. It is as if it is different from the package, but is it really the same food? But the taste is as good as it should be. Rich soy sauce flavored chicken broth, shrunken noodles without firmness. This is the stable taste engraved in the Japanese people's brain. It won't be long before chicken ramen wins the Nobel Prize in Physics. So, this video was a special feature on Japanese noodles. Thanks for watching to the end. See you in the next video. Bye bye.